One of Canada's top secret task force is not so secret anymore. It's the ultra-secretive squad you've never heard about, yet it's the pinnacle of Canada's special operations. These elite operatives undertake missions in the shadows, venturing into unknown territories to accomplish tasks too sensitive to disclose. Recognized globally for their unparalleled skill set, they operate where silence is golden, and secrecy is their creed. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this top-tier special operations force, revealing the mystique of the Joint Task Force 2. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the world of Canada's best-kept secret. The initial iteration of the Joint Task Force briefly made its mark in the Persian Gulf, starting as a makeshift team. By 1993, this unit evolved into JTF-2, marking its position as Canada's premier counter-terrorism force. Before JTF-2's establishment, the Special Emergency Response Team, set up in 1986, was the primary special operations force in Canada, focusing on counter-terrorism and the rescue of hostages. Following its dissolution in 1992, JTF-2 assumed these critical duties. Candidates undergo a rigorous selection process that tests both their physical stamina and mental resilience. The culmination of this process is the Special Operations Training Program, which spans about 7 months. During this intensive course, prospective JTF-2 members receive comprehensive training in a variety of skills, including weaponry, tactical insertions and extractions, navigation, and patrol tactics. Typically, only 1 in 5 candidates successfully transitions to become an assaulter. This position offers a substantial 6-figure income. JTF-2 has approximately 300 personnel, with the average member being around 30 years old and is headed by a lieutenant colonel. The reason behind JTF-2's limited public information is strategic. This elite force has played a crucial, though understated, role in national security, being strategically deployed within Canada on 2 notable occasions. The first deployment was during the Vancouver Olympics, followed by a second at the G8 and G20 summits. On both occasions, these highly trained operators conducted their missions with a low profile, ensuring safety without drawing attention. Internationally, JTF-2 has also distinguished itself with commendable operations in the 1990s, undertaking missions in Bosnia, Rwanda, and Peru to safeguard Canadian officials, diplomats, and military personnel. In November 1996, the Canadian Army assigned JTF-2 with a pivotal role in Zaire, aimed at safeguarding Canadian General Maurice Merille. The mission was to facilitate his meeting with Laurent Kabila, a leader of Rwandan-backed rebels. During their mission, JTF-2's convoys encountered aggressive assaults by Congolese militias. That same year, JTF-2 was tasked with a critical mission in Haiti, where they provided expert guidance and training to the security personnel serving under President René Préval. Their training emphasized techniques for weapons raids and countering armed uprisings effectively. Fast forward to February 2004, the Canadian Army redeployed JTF-2 to Haiti in a strategic move. On the 29th of that month, this elite unit took over the operations at the airport, a key location during the transition of power involving then-President Jean-Bertrand Aristide, who left under the escort of U.S. Marines. Additionally, JTF-2 was entrusted with the security of the Canadian Embassy, playing a crucial role in maintaining its integrity during a tumultuous period. In 2010, during the Winter Olympic Games in Vancouver, Joint Task Force 2 personnel were deployed to enhance security and provide support. While some members of the unit were on standby, others worked closely with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Despite the low threat level at the Olympics, the Canadian government decided to increase the defense budget to ensure heightened security measures were in place. The military budget allocated for the 2010 Games amounted to approximately $165 million. In the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, the Canadian government, in December 2001, dispatched about 40 JTF-2 soldiers to Afghanistan, marking the unit's first significant combat deployment outside of Canada. These soldiers became part of Task Force K-Bar. This coalition grew to include roughly 3,000 special operations officers from various countries, demonstrating a unified international response to global security challenges. The Canadian government did not initially disclose the involvement of JTF-2 in Afghanistan. The participation of these elite troops came to light through photographs published by the Globe and Mail, which depicted JTF-2 members in the process of escorting detainees to American forces. From December 2001 to November 2002, JTF-2 personnel were credited with the capture of 107 Taliban leaders and the elimination of 115 Taliban or Al-Qaeda militants. In March 2002, JTF-2 played a crucial role in Operation Anaconda, engaging in direct action missions and providing close protection. The unit collaborated closely with the New Zealand Special Air Service and the U.S. Army Special Forces Operational Detachment A. By July 2005, the Canadian government increased its military presence in Afghanistan to combat the remaining Al-Qaeda forces. JTF-2 units were integrated under the command of U.S. Special Forces at the Kandahar base. In 2004, JTF-2 was recognized by U.S. President George W. Bush with a commendation for their bravery and effectiveness during their Afghanistan mission. In August 2021, the Canadian Army undertook a critical mission in Afghanistan, deploying the Joint Task Force 2, JTF-2, and the Canadian Special Operations Regiment, CSOR, with two primary objectives: to destroy sensitive documents and assist in evacuating personnel from the Canadian Embassy in Kabul amidst the Taliban's ascent to power. Back in 2006, JTF-2 collaborated with American and British forces to carry out a rescue operation for 4 Christian peace activists held captive in Iraq. The abductees, kidnapped in Baghdad by the Swords of Righteousness Brigade, a minor terrorist faction, included 2 Canadians, 1 British, and 1 American citizen. The British Special Forces Task Force Knight spearheaded this mission, which was called Operation Lightwater. The operation strategy involved the British 22nd Special Air Service Regiment, SAAS, leading the effort to locate and rescue the hostages, with the United States providing vital technical intelligence and JTF-2 supporting the SAS. On March 23, 2006, the operation culminated in the liberation of 3 of the hostages, while sadly, the 4th was found deceased. Although the Canadian government did not officially comment on the operation, both the British Foreign Office and the Pentagon acknowledged JTF-2's crucial involvement in the successful rescue mission. In 2014, JTF-2 played a pivotal role in Operation Impact, a Canadian-led initiative designed to bolster the Iraqi military's capabilities in combating the Islamic State in Iraq. This mission focused on enhancing the Iraqi forces' proficiency with advanced weaponry, including heavy machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades, RPGs, in addition to imparting strategic battle planning expertise. The training notably led to a significant boost in effectiveness, with Iraqi officials reporting a 10-fold increase in sniper operations against Islamic State targets following the program. On June 22, 2017, a JTF-2 sniper achieved a remarkable feat by eliminating an Islamic State combatant from an unprecedented distance of 3,540 meters, setting a new record for the longest confirmed sniper kill in military history. The sniper, operating with a spotter from atop a skyscraper, took a shot that traveled nearly 10 seconds before hitting the target. The operation utilized a Macmillan TAC 50 caliber sniper rifle. This extraordinary shot surpassed the previous record held by British Corporal of Horse Craig Harrison, who in 2009 made a successful shot from 2,500 meters away. Joint Task Force 2 is a premier, highly selective unit within the Canadian Special Forces, playing a pivotal role in numerous Canadian and international military operations. Its contributions to the global war on terror and steadfast dedication to national and international security have earned it significant recognition and respect. Despite the Canadian government's reserved stance on specific missions, both the British Foreign Office and the Pentagon have publicly acknowledged JTF-2's critical contributions. We're eager to hear your thoughts on JTF-2's impact and operations. Share your views in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.